Hello, and welcome back to the city of YouTubington, North Carolina, USA. In today's episode in YouTubington, we are tackling 3 new highway connections, a new highway section, as well as laying down new piping, electrical, zoning, and city services for this area, and adding more trains, buses, and subways to our ever-growing city of YouTubington. Enjoy, you legends! Also, if you would like to support the channel and keep us up to date when we drop the next episode, subscribe and turn on notifications. Drop a like if you liked the content. It's a free way to show support. And if you would like to support us directly, links for our Patreon are in the description below. Thank you for being a part of our community, and thanks to the MurderM Nation family of subscribers. We love y'all. Without any more talking, let's get into it, guys. Today we are going to be getting into some zoning and electrical and redoing the piping that we missed in this other area, and we are going to be adding a bunch of on-ramp, off-ramps for this area of the highway and down here, as well as another one right here. We're going to do some industrial in this area today, as we said in the little to-do list in the beginning, and we're going to be shooting off a whole new highway connecting up this to the main highway through this area. Alright, guys. Well, welcome back to the city of YouTubington, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far and the series in general. Any suggestions or names for any of the districts that we're doing today, as always, drop them in the comments for me. And without further ado, we're going to get into replacing a little bit of this zoning here, switching out some of it where it's a lot of the same type as we did in Subopolis. Sometimes it tends not to grow and there's too much of one in one area, so, and it just gives a little bit more variety to the buildings. I want this section of underpass to be very interesting too, and I'm kind of just getting an idea of where I want my industrial to be. There we go. There's going to be some industry right over here next to the underside of the underpass, but I want to get a dirt road going down. I may potentially in a later episode turn it to a concrete road, I'm not sure, or just a standard road, maybe an industrial road even. Just kind of playing with zoning at the moment though. A lot of the zoning that's here, regardless of what Trams is going to go here in a minute, but getting an idea of what's possible. I'm thinking a dirt road with 2 dirt paths down either side of the dirt road. Get them real super close to each other with anarchy, and we should be looking pretty good in that department. I don't think I'll connect the dirt road up. I'll just run it just short of either end of the road on each block as we go. And I think we'll do a dirt path up and down either side. But we will connect that up to allow the Sims to kind of walk back and forth through the areas. See, I'm just using the shadow of the highway here to sort of remove what's directly underneath the highway, as this will be where our road and path will be going. Alright. I think I've got some sort of idea of what I'm wanting here now. And I think what we're going to do is precisely what I said. Get our dirt roads going here. We'll go through and remove any other zoning that we need to afterward. Whatever it doesn't remove for us. We're going to do this with anarchy on, collision off, snapping off. I'm going to lead it right into there. There we go. See, now that's kind of what I'm going for. And yeah, in the following episode, we're going to go through and add a bunch of detailing, do some fencing, a lot of boxes, garbage, old cars. Really detail it up, give it a good vibe. I want to kind of have the almost that like LA underpass vibe. Yeah. I do like that I can see the zoning through the highway here. So I'm going to pretty much eliminate it from underneath the highway directly, because as I said, the dirt road's in now, but the path on either side of it is going to go in as well. Kind of give the whole area coverage in that department. So we can't do this as a blanketed thing here. That. I think we'll get that area too. We'll go ahead and get rid of these industrial areas we did. Should just make more. I think I'll place a couple for now. See what they do. I don't think they really care much that they're under the highway, you know what I mean? Give us some more industrial in our area over here. Maybe get some goods to people a little easier. We may do what we did on the other side of the city and in Southpolis and diversify. Zone a few areas with the district that only allows that type of material. That way we can get some of those material goods to the area quicker. And once again, collision off, anarchy on, snapping off, and we're just freehanding a little bit of curve here to each one to match up with the dirt road we did down. These we are connecting up so that people can use them walking. At the other end, we'll hook them up to the other area down on the other end. Hook it up to the neighborhood. And there we go. Some of that zoning there. Allow us to connect these paths up. since there seems to be one already generated here, we'll go ahead and just use that one to our advantage. Curve that in there. Nothing too extravagant. Just a little simple curve in. Do those real small like that. Do a few here and there. So it's a little bit of a mix here and there. Alright. And now we move on to the part of where we do a little industrial road out here. Because I'm going to do a little industrial, little industrial complex right out here. Sort of almost dead space next to the Cloverleaf interchange. Seems like a good fit to go into here. There we go. Nice. Don't want it to be too gritty. Just kind of wanted it to be a little bit of something there. Now that we did it without zoning, now we can put zoning on this right-hand side of the road. Both, you know what? Both sides, yeah. And then we'll get our zoning only where we want it to be. Going right there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, now we're gonna do that piping. Finally get around to getting all these little side streets. Little bits that we missed when we did them in not the last episode, but I think the previous episode to that actually. We did do a little bit of pipe work, I think, in the last episode though. Get all this connected up.
I can't do nothing with you.
Alright, with that pipe work in, I realized that we needed a bit of sewage capacity and water capacity, so why not tackle both? And I went ahead and added 2 new sewage treatment plants and 4 new water pumps by the ocean here. We'll pretend that those are desalination water plants. Fancy. Figured we'd continue our road across our little Pooh River Dam there. We're gonna do a little beach area over here for housing. Do it with zoning on just the one side of the road here. Let us control where the zoning is gonna happen here. See if we can run our power down. It's being funky with me. There we go. Alright, we'll put water across. Oh yeah. There we go. Didn't like how those were. Alright. Let's zone it up with some residential. Some oceanfront beachside residential. I'll add a little bit of small business with this residence. We added in 3, it should be high rises. I think this will look good. Same spacing, should be sort of similar buildings. A little bit of office in there. Debating on whether I should add something here. Kind of want to keep this like a county road though. It just connects up to the main state road. Where we are gonna add some residential right here, butted up next to the old Pooh River Park here. Old Foggy Heights. I don't know what's in that fog. Get some power. Should be good. So piping seems to look good. I think I'm gonna cover this section of the park over here. Just for any future things we might need to. Since there's no road, I get the wing this time. Usually I'm sticking to under the roads. Today we're gonna go for maximum coverage, maximum unrealness. There we go. All the way down and around here. Got it all done. There we go. In case we do decide to do anything with that. That's right, guys. You saw it on the screen, right? Trains inbound again. I've decided to add another passenger train station and a cargo train station. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this, throw it on a little speed run. You legends enjoy, and we'll see you on the other side. Just taking a peek at some airports and some multi-hubs for future episode expansions. Alright, and now to add in subway to the new section of the city and connect it up to our old subway from the original city of YouTubington to the new downtown section across the road. Only has 2 stops now. That's right. 8 stops. And this isn't the end for it either. I plan on this being extended into the other section of the new downtown. Potentially a whole other line on the opposite side of the highway over there. East side of the highway of YouTubington. And eventually when this grows more out in every direction, we'll have subway lines going willy-nilly all over the place. Get these puppies connected up. I think we'll be looking really nice. There we go. Boom. Do a reverse run this direction, connecting it back up. And now officially we no longer have a essentially useless subway. We have a subway leading in both directions, connecting the city better than it ever was before. time to put in some education. Some high school, some public library, all that good stuff. This seems like an ideal spot for a public library. With all the other official buildings. Since we have anarchy on, we can fuse buildings if we choose. We'll go ahead and put that library down. We'll zone some stuff up, and as we zone it, we'll see where our areas of residential end up being, and we'll go from there with more education and city services. I'll let this run on a little speed run, you absolute legends, and we'll see you on the other side.
Riding on a sample, a soothing sleepy phrase. The world outside can't touch me in this ambient maze. Eyes closed to feel the pulse. In this midnight escape, each lose a gentle touch, a sweetly crafted drink. I long for the solace and lo-fi dreams to slip away.
And there we go. Follow that zoned up. See if we can use a bit of move it to adjust this tunnel entrance exit to our above ground metro here. Get a little bit flatter there. There we go. That looks way better. Still feel like I want to move. Is it this possible? Let's go back into underground mode here. Grab this node. And we'll take it down just a bit more. There we go. See the little wrinkles in the land going away. Lower that a little bit more. That we kind of can't do much about. See the subway going through there right now. And I'm noticing no power, low power for the city. I think we're gonna slap in solar complex there. I think temporarily we'll just connect these up with a power line going down the middle. Get all this connected up. Debating on whether I should do another oil power plant as well. Yeah, you know what? We are gonna do another oil power plant. We'll fuse it with this one here. And that should give us plenty of power for the future. At least for a little time. Alright, and now that we got our zoning in, we can better judge here in a minute where to put some of our schooling and stuff. But for now, we're going to get into doing some of our on-ramp, off-ramps. Get this section of the city looking real busy. I think what we'll end up doing in the next episode is redoing this particular ramp especially. Making it substantially longer, a little smoother. Managed to get it a little bit smoother by deleting and replacing some pieces, but definitely gave me a difficult time. Some of it I feel like was better before I messed with it. Yeah, see, making it a bit longer, I don't know if that actually fixed it or not. There we go. Upgrade all that. Get it facing the right direction there. Alright. And I believe we'll do another one right here. There we go. See if we can use move it to adjust them a little bit here, make it a little more natural. A little bit lumpy still though. I have to go in and adjust these further in another episode. We are going to get them in though. Sorta. Alright. Get rid of all these residential. Nobody wants to live under an off on ramp. Off or an on ramp, I guess I should say. I think that should be a decent area to D-zone. Alright. Alright, and now it's time for some all-important city services. Medical, fire, police, education, and all that good stuff. Yeah, fire is not looking too bad actually citywide, but We could use a little bit more fire coverage for the new area, just to give it that maximum coverage. Should we do the big city one? Since this is part of the big part of downtown? I think we might put it on a main road here. Yeah, we're going to. We're going to do both the big ones for fire and policing. Opposite sides of this block here, right next to the main road. Give us some good coverage for the whole city. College. You know what? Yeah. I'll do a college right between them. Thinking we're probably going to do, yeah, right there. Gives us a couple little bit of dead spaces behind them where we can do like parks and such. Alright, I think we'll get into a little speed run of throwing down a little couple simple bus loops in these areas. And I'll see you on the other side of that. And of course, everybody's favorite part, getting down to the districts. There we go. See, let's get some policies enabled over here. High-tech housing, big business, small business, recreational use, education boost, parks, recycling, smoke detector. We want it all for these guys. Living the life over here. Alright, let's go ahead and stretch this down here too. Put it in this little niche. There we go. We'll get this into its own district finally too. There we go. District's done. They are open up for names, guys. Drop them in the comments. Alright. Time for that new highway extension to really jazz up this area. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah. See if we get them to hook up that way. And I don't know why I completely forgot to use parallel on here and did it by hand. Silly me. But I did. Connecting back up to the far side of the highway. So draw some traffic in from there too. Couldn't get a little simple connection going up here. Doing it again, I got the whole sections elevated. And then we'll just end the highway on this state road here. Yep. And connecting up to this state road made me want to upgrade it from the one-way highway that it is now to something a little bit more fitting, to a mountain road, and allow the Sims to kind of cruise around on it freely. Do that section as well, and we'll lead this all the way up into the mountains. Absolutely love this section of road here. There we go. And then we'll do a little bit of move it tool to move this into place the way we want it to be. And will hopefully result in a much better looking bridge around here when we're done. There we go. Let's see if we can just keep moving it back further and further. Get that slow corkscrew around the mountain there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright. Speaking of mountains, I think we're going to start just a little bit of a mountain village here as well. We'll get some electricity in up here for them. Water tower. Should be all they need to get a small little area of residential and maybe 1 or 2 commercial up here. Little mountain village. Couple residents. There we go. Put it right there. There we go. Just a little bit of water and a little bit of pipe. Just to there. Alright. I'll zone some, add some zoning to the road here, either side. And we'll zone up some residential. Yeah. Nice. Got a little bit of business there on the end. And a little bit of residential with some amazing mountain views. We'll visit that. Wink wink, in a few episodes from now, guys. Yep, time to go crazy with the parks and the plazas in this new section of downtown.
I can't do nothing with you.
I think I'm going to use a couple of my custom assets too. They count as a park, but they are in fact a construction site. I'll get a few of those in the city too. There we go. There's one of them. Get this other one in here somewhere. good spot to connect it. I think we'll do a bunch down the center strip mixed with like official use buildings, courthouse, all the good stuff. We might continue with the theme across the bridge here on the other side of the river. It's a lot of plastics.
I can't do nothing with
Really
you.
good though. This seems to be clogging up on us. I think we're gonna upgrade this, remove lights, and upgrade it to a full-sized highway section. Move it around with move it a little bit. Get some semblance of normal here. Doesn't want to work with me here though. Let's see what else we can find in here too. Really want that chirp launch site. We're gonna save that though. We're gonna save that for a little bit longer. They don't have much down in here. You know what? This one might actually work. I mean, they'll all work at some point for different areas. But I think this one will work. Down in here somewhere. Thinking right here, actually. I think we'll try that and see. Ooh, the Posh Mall. You know what? We might go with my custom variant here, which includes some roads. It snaps to the road, no issues. You just need to pull the road in a bit. You'll see. You will see what I do here in just a second. Trying to decide whether I want a placement that way or the other way. But I think that's a good shot at it. Let's see. Use move it and pull this in a little bit. Give us something a little bit unique. Good. Okay, there we go. Got some Posh Mall in there too. Just slightly off of the main street there. We'll go ahead and fill in this zoning that we messed up with our Posh Mall. Moving it with move it. Get that back in there. All zoned up. Why that was all mixed up there. There we go. It's a little more normal. I think we'll do a little strip of business here. Fill that in. We'll do that too. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna do a little flyover of what we did today. And I will see you legends on the outro. Enjoy. Alright, you absolute legends. That was a good episode, man. We got a bunch done today. We got all the new buses in. We got all those new subways in. We got the cargo lines for the rail. Hopefully working great. We'll find out in the next episode. We got the passenger rail that we added in there. Added the mountain town. Added to the beach over there. And the beachside residential that we added in as well. We got that new highway section connecting up. It's going to bring in a lot more and give us obviously more area that we're going to want to zone in between the highways. Give us kind of a triangle there to deal with. And yeah, we'll probably do some more zoning and some more stuff, fine tuning. We're definitely going to edit underneath of the highway that we did, where we did under the interchange there. We're going to add boxes and just random trash, edit it up, make it look real super detailed and stuff. But I guess this is it for this episode, guys, and we'll see you again Monday for the new episode of Office. So that'll be nice too. We're gonna work on that, do some bridges and stuff, and farms. But I'm droning on and on and on, and I guess I will get out of here, guys, and get out of your hair. I hope you have a freaking fantastic rest of your weekend. As always, guys, Mad Murder Nation love to you. And remember, if nobody else cares, murder cares. Alright, guys.